Welcome to the Jack and Joe Show. We talk about property, business, and everything in between. Hosted by Jack Haskin-Taylor and Joe McCarthy. Sharing the stories of entrepreneurs, property investors, and our journey to health, wealth, and happiness.
All right. How's things? Alright. How you doing? We are live.
Monday morning.
Monday morning.
Right, should we get something to eat then?
Did a grub for the road, eh? We're after travelling down to Birmingham today to meet a property developer, Anthony Laville. So basically we had a chat in the coffee shop and yeah, it was very good, wasn't it, Jack?
Yeah, it was really good. It was a real talk. We didn't interview him or record anything. It was just like a face-to-face, just down to the facts and how he got to where he is and how he thinks we should structure our journey.
Yeah, exactly. So basically what he was saying to do was to look at our end goal and find out where we want to be in the long term and reverse engineer it then backwards. Initially, because myself and Jack were both full-time at this, our initial plan is to get cash flow up to a certain point. Then once we have that security of the cash flow, with that all outsourced and as passive as possible, we can then use our time to invest more in where we want to go, which is the bigger developments.
Yeah.
So obviously the bigger developments, they're a slower burner, you know, getting planning in place and everything like that. It can take time, but yeah, no, it was a very good meeting, wasn't it? It was very good talking with someone that's actually been through it and kind of knows the process and that kind of thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was interesting. So, if you don't know Anthony Laville, he did lettings first, some management, and then he let them go. He actually let some of the contracts that he's got go, so we could focus more on the bigger deals. Which eventually, what me and Joe want to do is get into building, developments and blocks and stuff like that. So it was really interesting to speak to him. But we're just like sort of at a point on the journey now where we're sort of quite frustrated because we're trying to build this cash flow up from like rent to rent, so like rent to serviced accommodation, rent to HMO, management and stuff like that. But it's quite time consuming and we're spending quite a lot of our time on it. And it's quite frustrating because we want to get into refurbs, we want to be even just purchasing normal properties, but we've got to build that cash flow up first. Obviously we just want to do it as quick as possible. That's why we're frustrated.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's property. It doesn't happen overnight. You know, it is a slow process. The quickest way for us to get there is definitely probably like packaging deals.
Yeah.
Working with investors, JVs,
that's
the management thing, which is what we're doing.
That's what we're doing now, yeah.
Yeah, obviously a longer term goal is to get into the bigger developments. And yeah, no, it's a step-by-step process, really. I expected, I suppose, when I moved over here first, that we'd have more deals by now, but no, but like you have to get compliant. You have to go through the step-by-steps. You have to learn a lot, and like we're learning so much every day. You know, we really are. You know, there's always something new crops up. But yeah, like I mean, we're getting there. You know, it's just at the start, it takes a while to build up that momentum, doesn't it? And
yeah, definitely.
After a while, it's just like once we get that kind of routine there and that rhythm, and things start moving, then like it's a lot easier. You know, it's a lot easier once you have the experience, isn't it? It's just it's getting that experience initially, isn't it? You know, it's kind of
it's the thing, isn't it? It's time consuming, isn't it? You know, get more experienced over time. But I mean, even now we're thinking about taking a third person on. So if anyone listening or watching is interested in getting involved in serviced accommodation or HMOs or anything, in Liverpool or Wirral, we are potentially looking for a third partner to help us build that side of the cash flow business. And someone that could just potentially someone that's just interested in serviced accommodation or somebody that wants to do bigger developments as well. We're just potentially toying around with. We may need a third person to speed this journey up, which is something that we're going to consider if we meet the right person.
Yeah, 100%.
His name's got to begin with a J.
Yeah.
Of the Triple J show.
Oh, the J, yeah, Triple J's, huh? Sounds like a wrestler.
Sound? Okay. Yeah, we just wanted to give you a quick update on who we're meeting. So we're meeting some more people tomorrow. We're going to be pushing a lot more content out like this, and hopefully we're going to start interviewing, interviewing more people, and basically what we're going to do is ask them to give their sort of their experiences and their advice on our journey as well, and how to structure our next move, and where's best to go next, and what they had issues with, what they've said not to do. So we got a lot of that stuff, good stuff from Anthony, didn't we?
Yeah,
some really good info.
Definitely. Yeah. So we'd like to share as much of that kind of content as possible to help anyone kind of in a similar position to ourselves, starting off, what to expect, challenges, how to overcome them, everything like that really, and just sharing that kind of story.
Okay, all right, well that was a little quick episode, but we just wanted to give you a little update and let you know where we're up to, but stay tuned, episode 4 will be very, very soon, won't it?
It will indeed, yeah. Stay put.
All right, thanks very much. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
We talk about property, business and everything in between. Hosted by Jack Haskin-Taylor and Joe McCarthy. Sharing the stories of entrepreneurs, property investors and our journey to health, wealth and happiness.